Welcome back. We're joined by LMPD's Detective Vadim Dale. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Here with our monthly conversation, and we want to talk first about Saturday. So the Shively Police Department had to deal with a bit of chaos with teens at a local trampoline park, and we're asking you, what would LMPD have done differently, and how do you all handle large crowds, especially when you're dealing with teens?
There's quite the shenanigans out there at altitude. I know that when we have a crowd of 200, 300, 400 juveniles, they get that mob mentality, and it's very difficult to control them because you usually have one or two that seem to lead the pack and everyone else just follows. But normally we'll call in the troops and get as many police there as we can and disperse the crowd as peacefully as possible. But as you can see, what occurred on Saturday in Shively, sometimes it's easier said than done.
When you're in the moment, it's just what you were saying, mob mentality can just be tougher to handle.
Yeah, I've seen that youth these days seem to have a lack of respect for authority, and I think Saturday night was a perfect example of that, and altitude just trying to offer something for teens on a Saturday night, and unfortunately it turned out to be quite the scene.
Well, talking about the new year, what is Chief Steve Conrad, what are his main goals for the year that he wants to accomplish in 2018?
Obviously, we want to continue this decrease in crime. Obviously, we had a lower homicide rate last year, but obviously that's still too high for us. So we want to continue the decrease in crime and obviously participate more with the community and get involved with the community.
And you're talking today about one of the events that's very near to your heart and for all the officers at LMPD. It's about an officer who recently passed away. So tell me about him and this event that's happening.
Yeah, unfortunately we lost Paul Oliver, very good man and family man, and it's near and dear to our hearts. Boom Bar's Tap House on Hurstbourne have kindly offered to every Wednesday between 3 p.m. and 10 p.m.
So today too?
Yes, today, so get down there. But 15% of the takings will go toward Katie Oliver to help with funeral expenses and things of that nature, and we ask that you get down there, and you can go onto our Facebook page and there is a flyer and print it out and help us out.
So every Wednesdays at the Boom Bars at Hurstbourne from 3 to 10 p.m.
That's correct, yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And also, real quick, Friday Coffee with Cops.
Yes, yeah, the next one is this Friday, the 12th of January at Starbucks on Baxter. I believe it's 972 Baxter Avenue, and you get to conversate with, excuse me, the local police, excuse me, and meet the police that patrol your area, and maybe meet some neighbours and bring up questions and concerns.
Okay. Well, Detective Vadim Dale, thank you so much for joining us. Well,